Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Kay here. Thank you for joining me while I participate in another Margarete Miller challenge. We're up to week 26. First of all, I want to say thank you very much for all those people that are liking my collages and for other things that I show, and for making comments. I really appreciate those a lot. Sorry, just got my throat for a minute then, sorry. So week 26 for the collage challenge is something that emits heat. Well, I had a look and I couldn't find any fires or stoves or something that fitted in with my other things. So I'm going to do similar to what I did last time. I'm going to use this circle thing, but this time I'm going to use some ink and what's the word I'm going to use? Sponge it. Create a collage using, I can't think of the word, my mind's gone blank, a pair of something, but I've got a pair of scissors there and a pair of scissors here. I'm also a face. I've got this face here, this little girl here, her face looking a bit sad. I need my scissors, I think. Something royal. Well, I found this, and I think that's possibly one of Queen Victoria's children, but it could also be Queen Elizabeth when she was younger. But then there's also, I've got this as a royal letterbox, the Royal Mail, because it's got the emblem for the royal family and the initials here. A bit of green. I've got a little bird, and what else have I got? Where's my little, my leaves, and a bonus text that I got. I found this in my second-hand shop just around the corner from me. This was in the 50-cent bin. I've got no idea what language it is, but it's just be all text. So I've taken some text from there. I don't know if it's Chinese or Japanese. Not familiar with that at all. I think it could be the other way around. I'm not sure. Don't they read differently to us? I don't know. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to use today. So I've got my text pages here, and I'm going to use them as the background. One there, and maybe a whole one here, or part of one. There's my ruler. My nose has decided to be itchy now. My husband Tony, we've come back from holiday, and my husband Tony's had a sore throat the first day, and he sounds terrible now. So he says he feels better, but he doesn't sound the best. And coughing up a bit of coughing as well. Sounds awful. So the last couple of days I've not been feeling 100% either, so it's hard to tell with me whether it's just my usual ongoing thing, or whether it's just because I'm also coming down with something. I don't like the whiteness of that, so I might actually use, excuse me a minute while I look for it. I should have got it out earlier. I'll use a bit of tea dye. So, I want to use this face definitely. I want to use a pair of the scissors. I should have cut them out beforehand, or this bit in the middle. I don't really need it. See how quick I can be without cutting it through the actual image. So yesterday, the sun was out all day. It's freezing today. Absolutely freezing. Gloomy, dull. And I see in Europe that they're having high temperatures. And my husband and I have been to, Tony and I have been to Europe. And a lot of places have not got air conditioning, so it wouldn't be very pleasant. I know a lot of people live in the old buildings, but after a few days the old buildings don't aren't really effective. I might use this pair of scissors over this side. Didn't cut this back very well either. I'm having a bit of trouble with cutting out things. Not the actual cutting out itself, it's just that after a while my arm, top of my arm where my shoulder is very sore after a while. So I'm going to have to sort of pare back a little bit and do a little bit at a time rather than all in one go that I tend to do. Mainly because I want to get it finished. Because when I get a collection from the subscribed kit that I do, I tend to want to sort of cut all the images out all at once. But I might need to have a rethink of that process and do it in stages maybe. Give my arm a bit of a rest. Ooh. So do you do the Margarete Miller challenge? And there are some people I watch, but I don't watch everybody because there's so many people that do it. There's a few people I watch, and it's always interesting to see what other people do because it's how they interpret the prompts. Bit of stuff everywhere. So I'm going to have the scissors there. I'm going to use this inking is the word I wanted to use. Inking. I'm going to do it on my mat so I don't get it. Tea dye is not as dark as Vintage Photo, but I don't really want it all that dark. I just wanted a bit of brownness. Okay, so that's that. Do I want to go around the edges? No, I don't think so. Do that in a different colour anyway. Do I want to use this letterbox for the Royal Mail? I'm going to cut it out and then see if it works. Actually, I reckon I think that the handwriting here is hard to tell because there's not much of it. Possibly not in English either. Could be French. The way they've got their what do they call them? Those little circumflexes up the top of the words. Ah, but that's not French. German. So maybe this is not a royal letterbox, but it looks like one, so maybe it's a German one or a Dutch one or something. I don't know if this is going to work with the other colours I've got, so we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to have the little bird. Sitting on top of there like that, maybe. And the leaves. I'm not really convinced that works. So we'll just put that again to one side and have a bit of a play. where am I going to put this woman? I think it came from a page of the royal family. So from Daphne, these are all of Daphne's diaries images except for the illustration here. So maybe I need to put, what is that? It must be from something else, maybe another image that was close by. Working K. Just because this big pair of scissors is just, I just like the shape of them though, so I'd like to still try and use it. Maybe you can put the bird on top of there like that. And this is just, remember this is a collage, so it can be anything you like. Remind myself here, not you. It can be any way, any connotation of. To balance it out, maybe we should have the scissors like that, maybe. Oops. I don't know. Maybe I should just do the other ones because they're smaller. I just think these ones look better. It's not working. It's not working. Nothing seems to be working this morning. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stick these things down and think about those scissors. Sometimes you just need to do that. Just glue it down. Just glue it down and see how we go. I apologise. Every time I seem to do this, my glue hasn't warmed up yet, so it doesn't. Oh, it's actually coming out quite clear this morning. Oh. How about I just stick the scissors down and then work around those, maybe the other way, that way. Remind me of the scissors that I use. I use yeah, see, Tim Holtz ones. I use Tim Holtz ones. We're going to put the royal family, the royal person there, maybe. Because this was an article that was about, could even be the Infanto. I honestly can't remember where it came from, what the article was about, but I remember it was about some sort of royal family. It's going to be all but not. It's going to be a bit top heavy now. But they're all sort of facing that way, aren't they? Really. Need to have something on this side to sort of. What are they looking at? What are they looking at? Perhaps they could be looking at the bird. Bird in the tree. do that. Let's do that. Sometimes I stop talking because I have a thought in my head and I'm thinking, oh, and I'm looking at it thinking, does that thought work? So sometimes the thought doesn't actually come out until I think, oh yeah, let's try that. So I have to try to remember to talk about my thoughts, not just sit there. Whoops. Let's have a look, see if this is going to work. Just pick this bird up a little bit. And I think that's better. We'll stick this one down too. So as we're saying, my husband and I have not been 100% well, so we haven't done a lot the last couple of days. I've been doing some making because I find that quite soothing, and I've got a market coming up for, it's going to be Christmas in July market, so I thought I would just do a few things for that. And whether they sell or not is just another thing, but it doesn't matter. I've got them there for when Christmas really happens. We'll see how they go. Oh, that's come up. My scissors are in the way here. Sorry. It's come up because I peeled it up. It's very boring on this side, isn't it? Maybe I could do something warm. Something that comes with heat to the sun. Which has totally disappeared today. It was there yesterday, but gone today. Maybe we can do another one over here. I quite like that, so I'm actually going to do some little ones here just for decoration. Okay, can't see them very well really. It's a bit like that one there, can't really see that one very well. Need to do a bit darker. And that one a bit darker. Yeah, I might do some little circles on this side too, just to give it a bit of colour, because it looks a bit bland, this side does. If you just join me, the reason why I like to do the collage on the other side is that to just sort of the collage prompts on that side, so it gives it a bit of a flow. I just quite like the way it looks, separate from the actual main collage. Maybe colour small ones this side. What do you think? Is that enough? Maybe. We'll see. So I always like it then, so because I do the prompts on that side, I like to do a little bit of a collage on that side too. I don't think I've got any other, didn't get any other leaves out, so unfortunately I can't get a, if I take a leaf from there, it would make that look a bit odd. Just take a bit off the stem of the leaves. It would look a little bit odd. It needs to have the 3, I think. 3s, 5s, odd numbers, always more pillies into the eye. And I do tend to sort of like work in, I don't, squares for like, or regular shapes, or I cut the images out to the image, because I started off as a card maker, and that's the way I like to collage as well, sort of like the images defined. And I think everybody has their own style of collaging. A lot more people use a lot more what's the word I'm looking for? Mixed media than I do, but that's probably because I'm not very confident with mixed media. It's about my mixed media issues I get. It's still coming up. Stick down now? Probably not. So after I've done this, I'm going to try and work out how to do a small journal. I just don't have enough. I was going to use my Christmas papers, but I had to look what I had, and there's not many there left. Anyway, just have a number up to 26 and we'll be finished. 26. We should look at the 26. I need to just do a freehand today. 26. So have we got everything? Something that emits heat. So we've got the sun. There's a pair of scissors there and there. A face here. Something royal. I think that's Princess Elizabeth when she was younger, before she became Queen Elizabeth. Given the fact that she's wearing those sort of kind of Tudor clothes. A bit of green here. And sort of the bird has got a bit of yellow in it as well, which matches the colours. Actually, I just realised. There's a bit of yellow on her outfit as well, and a bit of yellow. I realised it was matching the sun, but I didn't stop to realise that she was actually. Now I've got too much glue there. Matching the on the girl as well. Sorry, something bit of green. Text other than English. I've got it's either Japanese or Chinese. So I've got all of those things. Said here about native language. Now, my native language is Welsh, but because I was 7 when I came to Australia, I only know a few things. Like I know how to count to 10. Know a few colours, but I can't speak. And I do have something written, some words written in Welsh. I've just got to remember where I've put it. I did some reorganisation of my craft room, trying to sort of make it a bit more organised. So I'll have to do a video of it one day. Alright, I think that's all I'm going to do today, and I may off camera still find some, actually just realised I've got all these labels and things down here. That's green, but so is that, so we're going to use that one. that went there. There, or up the top there, or there. What do you think? Yell at me so I can hear you. Just put it there. Because like not only do you put things in 3s or 5s or 7s, the idea is to work in 3rds, like across the page. I don't know if that works or not. I should have it here. No, I think it does go there. So there's my something green on that side. Alright, thank you. I've definitely finished this time. Thank you very much for watching me. Please give me the thumbs up, make a comment, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.